But all these people living back there in this little community. And then downriver, you have, there's a few people still living. Downriver, there's a few people still living there. There's one at the top of the hill that everybody looks at that house, and that's awesome with the driveway going up. I've never met that guy, but I did get yelled at by that guy one time. That's what I was looking for here. Stink bug, dead center. Lizard, look at him. I went up that Dave Bial's tunnel, and there's a trail you can catch from there, and that trail just winds around and continues and continues and continues, and then eventually you'll be right above that guy's house. And I'm looking down at his house, and he goes, "Hey, what are you doing up there on that ridge? You're not supposed to be up there. Don't come over this way, you're trespassing." So I had respect, I went back. But I've never seen that house any closer than I did at that point. It's a really neat house. It's a lot bigger than it looks from the road. So right back there's where that big community was. You come down river a little bit, there's a road, but we had to leave the road because we're out of water. Come over here. All these trees down, it's just really hard finding a place to it's hard to find a place to get across, ain't it, Steve? Much less filter water. So we're filtering all the water there, getting some water. Then we're gonna go up. There's 1, 2, 3 here. One of these has a hot tub. I'll show it to you if I can find it. It's been 10 years since I've been up there, so I think I can find it though. But then from here, the canyon starts to narrow. Look at how high that drop off is there to the road, just straight down. From here, the canyon starts to narrow. When it does, there'll be a livable residence, a lived-in residence on the east side. Then it gets really narrow and goes down. And then we are nearing West Fork. Our trip is almost over, but we're gonna stretch it out and spend the night maybe at one of these residences. If not, right down here where it gets narrow, there's an old residence that's gone, but it's got a great front and backyard. Perfect place to set up a tent. So here's the house I tell people about, and they never believe me. There it is, with a swimming pool on the side of the hill. There's the the road there. Look at this. Now there's another one up here. There's another one that has a hot tub, real small one. It might be this out here.
This is unreal.
I seen something out here.
Hang out. See all this? You know,
maybe a clock there. Who knows? But there's Highway 39. You're looking directly across at this. Somewhere up here, there's a hot tub. And I know it's south of the little colony there. So it's right along here somewhere. But like, it's been about 10 years since I've seen it. And everybody asks, how do you find these places? Just go out and walk around. A lizard. You see an area that looks like nobody goes there. Go check it out. Look at that. Yeah, you gotta see this, Steve. You know there's probably den rattlers down there. Okay, we decided to have a pool party.
yeah.
Pool party in the North Fork. We're gonna kick back in here. We got a chair, a seat, I'll show you our tents. I'll give you a look at it. They can tell you what they are later. I'll give you a look while it's still light out, in case we kick back over there too long. I'm beat. It's not that many miles, but it's a rough hike. Terranova Elite, Solar Elite. It was the world's lightest freestanding tent. Don't know if it is anymore. Don't really care. Works for me. It's great. With or without the tarp. Door, room for one person, and a little gear. This was a custom made one by Bear Paw Designs. A lot of room in there. A lot of room. And he uses his trekking pole, but he's got a little extension carbon fiber tip that fits in the bottom and boosts it up even more. Makes it even higher. Look at this thing. This is probably about 5 foot. It's big. It's really big. And then this one is a Six Moons design. I forget the name of it. He'll tell you about it. Him and his wife both fit in there. It can be staked out a little wider. He didn't bring a tarp, and might rain, although I doubt it. And Eric has a bivvy. I'll show you that afterwards. We're gonna go eat. So I've got the same kegger going. I'm got a kegger going in the pool party.
Yeah.
One kegger. We got 2 servings of pasta primavera. And let's see. Barely any water left, but that's enough to make it through the night, I believe. I have enough to clean with and enough to have myself a grape drink. Now Eric here is going flat cat action. He's making bread.
Yeah, I'm making my bread and rehydrating my ground beef. I dehydrated at home. Onions and mushrooms.
Nice.
I got cheese and bacon in here.
He's making himself a hamburger.
And instead of fries, I got mashed potatoes. Roasted
Now
garlic.
you see that meat?
It was down here.
Look at that.
It's been rehydrating pretty nicely.
With onions.
Onions, yeah.
Can I use it?
Sure.
And then down here,
Hot rag. You have
Steve already made himself.
You want?
Look at that cheeseburger with pita bread.
Yeah. Well,
Look
it
at
turned into. It used to be a hot dog, a hamburger bun. It got smashed.
On the Vargo with a Trangio.
Mm.
And then he's using a Vargo with what, charcoal?
Yeah, I got charcoal going.
Charcoal, and he's got shrimp on a little
wanna use
dipping thing.
I don't think so. I need my hot pot.
And what's in the other one?
Just boiling some water for the pasta.
Some of these dehydrated meals, if you take them out, you buy them in bulk, in a 10 serving can, and you put them in the Ziploc baggies, they look a lot alike, especially in colored Ziploc baggies. That is the pasta primavera. So what I did, I made myself some breakfast skillet
For dinner.
with shrimp, which is not a good combination. Away.
Oh, man.
Not a good combination at all. But that's dinner. That's what's for dinner. Oh man. So tomorrow I have pasta primavera for breakfast.
Yeah.
Which I don't mind, I like it. Okay, a little update here. Here's how my day is going. Not only did I put the wrong meal in, I'm sitting here, the sun's going down, I'm nice. Look, well, here, show where I'm relaxing here. There you go. a little poolside action, look at this. Beautiful. Armrest, everything. But I'm sitting here, and I decided I'm gonna have some coffee. So I just put my stove away. I'll break it back out, put it down, put some water in it, and I'm sitting here with the Mora striker, and I'm trying. Come on, light, mofo, light. Nothing. I'm all, hey, anybody got matches? I'll get a match. And then I look at the thing. I didn't put any fuel. I could have struck all day. But that's how the day's going. And let me show you why. Oh, look right above us.
Yeah.
Chemtrails. That's gonna kill. Look, they knew we were here. Yep. They saw us directly over us.
Yep.
Damn it. Art Bell was right. Rest in peace, Art. See you soon, I hope.
Not tomorrow.
Maybe tonight, the way I feel. Hey, what were you saying about the East Fork through hike and this hike? Which one's more bushwhacking?
Going through the East Fork, at least you can take the river.
You have clearance.
On one side.
Clearance.
I mean, it's not always easy, but this way there's, what, 1 or 2 ways?
East Fork, you got about East Fork, you got about 18 miles.
Yeah.
Here you got a matter of about 4 or 5.
Yeah.
But it's hard.
But there's more bushwhacking here than the East Fork.
There's no easy way down this.
and then you got to cross that river back and forth, and with all those trees down, sometimes you're looking 15, 20 minutes for a place to cross, and then when you find a place to cross,
It sucks. And it's like the worst option, but it's better than 30 feet down, because that one would be, I don't know.
Gone, yeah.
you're going
Yeah, you
across.
die.
You're going across. The branches are snapping. There's spiders getting on you. There's poison oak everywhere. A rattlesnake at your feet. But we only found that one.
Brad is always crossing.
You got your fork?
That was crazy.
But he's still making his
no,
homemade
it's done.
bread.
It's done.
Oh, look at that.
Is it?
He made his own hamburger bun.
Yeah. Bacon, mushroom, double cheeseburger.
Oh, that's the whole burger?
It's the whole burger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll take it on a bit and I'll show it
Okay.
again.
And he's got some steak. Look at this.
You got a fork?
I don't need no stinking fork.
You don't need no stinking fork. Grab one. Grab a big one.
Beautiful. Thank you.
That's fine.
On the Vargo with the charcoal. Steak. Bacon wrap steak.
It is good.
Right on. Eric, this has your name on it.
I'm gonna have to
I got
muscle
this
this
burger
down.
here.
That's delicious.
I still gotta get this burger.
Oh, but it feels nice right now with the sun going down.
Dude.
Oh, it's hot. Bugs.
Slides.
The poison oak. I've had poison oak all over me, but I've used that soap and taken care of it. I just went down and washed up again. So this is with that flat cat.
Yeah, flathead gear. It's a burger.
He made the yeast and what? Yeast and flour,
Yeah. Actually, this is I use Biscuit for this one.
Bisquick and flour.
Biscuit.
It rose, and then
Stir it up.
dehydrated. He dehydrated the hamburger with the onions in it,
Mushrooms.
mushrooms,
Bacon I store bought.
store-bought bacon,
Brought some cheese.
cheese.
And I put some chicken bouillon because when you make the ground beef, you don't put any salt or anything. So that bouillon gives it the flavor. I put ketchup to use as a binder for the meat. Kind of holds it together like a patty. And that's it.
He said bouillon.
Bouillon.
Slow clap.
And wow.
Yeah. Let's cut that bad boy open.
Wow.
Check that out so you can get the...
That's impressive.
Look at this. He don't need stinking in and out.
Oh, I do.
Oh man.
Look at that.
Looks like a patty melt. Hey, that actually is a patty melt.
Yeah. You can see that.
my god.
Here, I'll cut this in four, guys.
Oh my god.
No, I don't want
No,
half.
I want you guys to try it.
I can't do it.
You have to.
I'll have a bite, but
Hey,
All right,
split another one of those in half, and I'll split a quarter of it, an eighth of it with Steve here.
All right. I'll do that.
I don't think I've
I've
ever
had
done this much.
I've had shrimp, I've had steak, I've had
We had breakfast.
I had a breakfast skillet, and a whole bag of this pistachio snack stuff. And I'm about to have some coffee.
Here you go. Grab that. It's gonna fall apart.
I'll get it in a minute there.
Here you go, Steve.
I can't do it, Eric.
Look at that.
It looks great.
This one's falling over. You grab that one. Whichever one you want. Doesn't matter.
small one. Oh my god.
Might
this is
crumble.
Amazing.
A little slider.
Oh shit.
Yeah, dude.
It's hot like a dog.
One Nesbit tablet. Did all that.
One Esbit on the
Did all that.
flat ash cat.
Amazing.
Try some. Grab that piece.
You gotta give me a small one.
Grab that one.
No, I can't. You know what?
Okay.
Eric, no.
I want you to try it though.
I know, but
Hey.
I can't, man.
Pool party.
Here, I'll do this.
Jen missed out on the pool party.
Eric, let it sit there for a second.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
she's a
right?
swimmer, big time.
Okay.
I took some pictures. She's gonna trip out on this.
She did that synchronized swimmer. She looked like a real synchronized swimmer.
Man, but I know if I try it now, it'll
Yeah.
rough.
It's gonna fall apart.
She had all the moves with the leg.
Let it go sideways, man. I'll leave.
Oh wait. Eagle Lake.
Yeah, that was awesome. Oh, so this is that Haxtec light on high. 1,000 lumens. Let me show it to you. Let me get up here. Let me get out of the pool. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm gonna fall off the edge here.
3 minutes before you get in.
Look at this. We're about how high would you say that are? About 40 feet?
30, 40 feet.
We're 30, 40 feet off the riverbed. But the river, you're looking at a good 200 feet from us. 300. Yeah, maybe 300. Yeah, probably 300. It's like a football field right there.
Yeah.
And then the road up there, way up there, you're looking at that. You're looking at maybe, I don't know, close to 1,000. So we're gonna put all of our food in this. And then I think we're gonna throw a rock with the cord right over the top of this and tie it to the mantle on the other side, and then bring the food off a dropper about there. Tie the other to this ladder. That's what we're doing in theory. So the food's gonna be hanging off the center of the pool, probably about 8 or 10 feet up. And we will be 20 feet away. So we have bear hangage. Off of a chimney, down to a pool ladder.
That's awesome, dude.
We're gonna go get our tent, and they'll tell you about their shelter in a minute here.
I can knock that off my bucket list.
And they'll tell you about their packs, what packs are using. So, like I said, mine's a Terra Nova equipment, Solar Elite. It's like 1.5 pounds, full tent, something like that. Solo, what's yours?
What's that, Bear Paw?
Bear Paw Design, custom made, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a big lunar solo.
About 4 feet high, about 5 feet high, huh?
Yeah. You can make it higher if you wanted, but I don't want it too high.
You got your checking pole, then you got a Coop fiber.
Little extension.
Did he make you that, or?
Yeah, that's bought from Bear Paw. John's great.
I got some stuff from Bear Paw. I'll make you whatever you want. And then yours is called what? Six Moons Design?
The 6 Moon, it's the net part of the Haven.
Haven, that's the name.
I didn't bring the tarp. Bug free.
Door on both sides.
Yep.
Vestibule on both sides when he has the cover. And you have the
yeah, I'm going to ultralight this trip. For bags, I'm just using a trash bag. Just put all my stuff in there and went hobo style with this.
you had a stick.
Yeah, hobo. No, I got my Exos in there and the Auto Research Helium bivy.
16 ounces, right?
16 ounces a pound. You can't beat it.
Okay, so here's the night sky. Up there's the moon. That's a T10 with a diffuser on it over there. Now, there's my $25 1000 lumen light. 25's with the battery, the charger, 2 O-rings, and a lanyard. Detachable lanyard. Oh, look at that. Yes. Rangers are coming in to check on us. You guys got permits? Look at that. Let's give him some disco. Like, whoop, whoop.
Rave. Rave mode.
Oh yeah.
SOS. And my WowTech. I believe 1050, something like that. Lights have really come down in price. Just like memory chips. Remember memory chips? When I went to Russia in 2005, I think it was, a memory chip, 1 gigabyte was like $49, $59. Now they give away 4 megabytes for your email address at Computerland. So here's what Lloyd and Rose, back in 1958, here's what they would have woke up to in the morning. Of course, there would have been a building here, but this would have been their view. And we wouldn't have been in their backyard.
So we were successful last night. No midget bears came in, took our food. Oh, I did notice a stack of bricks. Looks like they were trying to get our food. See them going. So we outsmarted those midget bears. Finally.
I stacked up some bricks.
Yeah. It wasn't like that last night, right? I didn't know.
It wasn't.
So, you know, we outsmarted them. Midget bears are not smarter than your average bear.
Hey, Yogi. Ancient San Gabriel theorists. Ancient San Gabriel theorists believe this is where the 1991 Kumite was held. Kumite.
Some of the remaining artifacts here, you got some broken glass.
That's where they lick their hand. Put in the glass. Kumite. Oh, damn.
One man enter.
2 men enter, 1 man leaves. The other one gets the boot over the side. Got my pasta primavera, my coffee. Bill over here is doing some sausage. He puts charcoal in the Vargo, and then he has a little dipper net. Barbecues without the foil, fries with the foil.
Dollar store strainer.
Steve says, hey, this is pretty good. I've never had it before. Breakfast skillet. I told him I have for dinner last night. And then you said what?
You know what would go good with this? Shrimp.
3 big prawns in there. Make it a meal worthy of dinner.
Say it! Say it!
Kumite!
Say it!
Kumite! Instead of being at home playing with your phone, you could be here, out here, just like us, but you're not. Instead of you being here, I am. You've been Van Damned. Don't get Van Damned. I bet you could camp here a week and not see another person, even though you're just below the road. Oh, a clearing.
Nice campground right there.
First time ever being here. First time ever seeing this. Looks like a river used to come down through here at one time. We got a bar here. We got this here that we don't know what it is. Eric found a stove over there. We got a bent bar over there. And we have a 2-wire fence that goes around this area. What'd you find?
Like an all-metal drum.
Look at this, totally hidden area. We don't even know where we are right now. And we're here. Look at that pool. Oh, I'm swimming. I am swimming.
Dude, that is,
I'm in.
that's good. That's a good one there.
I am swimming right there. Yes! Cannonball action. Backflip off that rock. Parkour!
Hardcore action.
So after all the poison oak I've had, I went in and cleaned my arms from fingertips to shoulders with this. Stuff works excellent. And this, I've had this for, I don't know if there's an expiration date, but I've had this for eight years maybe. Size of this dandelion. It's got almost an 1.5 inch diameter stalk. About 6.5 feet. A bunch of them. Look at that one's about 8 feet. Nobody comes here. There's graffiti. Some of the dates were in the 70s. Look at this pool here. This one looks like it's about 4 feet deep right here. But look at how big it is.
Yeah, you can jump. Yeah.
Over there it looks like about 5 or 6, about 5 feet.
Yeah.
You're looking at about 10, 12 feet wide by about 20 feet long pool.
Yeah. What? Oh man, thank you.
Awesome. So this is the first house that they're still living in on the North Fork, coming from the north.
That's probably like what all the houses in Hampton look like at that time.
There's a couple more up ahead.
Because they even had the spark arrestor up there.
I believe this is the only full-time one though.
That's right.
Down here I believe are seasonal, I believe. Could be wrong. I probably am. Okay, I was definitely wrong. There is another house down here. It's totally hidden. I didn't see it. We don't want to trespass, but I'll just give you a look. Little house on the prairie over there. You got one here. You got one right back over there. So there's a house back there. And this takes us right back to the river here. No trespassing over there. You know, these purple flowers lining the trail. This, I doubt more than 20 people have walked this trail in a year. The road's right there. You can see the motorcycle going by. Just never knew there was a trail here. We're making good time now. Look at that cowboy. Look at this. He's got his gun drawn. So we passed 2 inhabited houses. Here's 3 and 4. If I'm right, when we go down here, there'll be a red abandoned cabin on the. I know exactly where we are. Ooh, look at that! Look at that car. Look at that. There'll be a red abandoned cabin on the right-hand side, right before we cross the road. And if we are, I know exactly where we are. I used to fish this area, I believe. The windows are boarded up. Let's see. No, yeah, there it is. That's the one with the windows all boarded up. I know right where we are, dude. I know exactly where we are. See that? I know exactly where we are. Years ago, I had a group meetup, and we camped back over there. I know exactly where we are. See if there's any trout. I don't see any offhand.
I already have raisins.
Hey, Solo, some more for your salad.
There it is, man.
Miners. No, that's where I pissed.
A tinge of salad added with some lemonade.
Some vinaigrette.
So this is the most narrow part of the North Fork River.
Yep.
And graffiti is everywhere, unfortunately. Steve got Van Dammed.
He got Van Dammed in front of me. I saw his leg getting swept out. Nowhere.
Spinning leg kicks.
I got the ACM.
You got sweep the leg.
Yeah.
So we're on the final stretch of the North Fork. We have about 10 minutes left, I think. Maybe less. This used to be a nice place to fish in the wintertime when nobody came up here and it was cold and misty. Look at this. Look at this. There's something underground right there. There's life underground. That is weird. There was something under there. That whole thing was moving. What the heck? You saw it, right?
Saw it, man. That was crazy.
That whole ground was moving.
You know what those are?
What?
Trimmer.
Graboid?
Yeah.
American graboid?
What the heck was that? The whole thing was just lifting up, moving. Wow. We're right around the corner. Okay, we're back here. The North Fork comes over right under these trees and joins right there. So we are at the junction of the North and West Fork. So we did it, man. Woo! What was the highlights?
Yeah.
What were the highlights? I think
those ruins.
the ruins and that pool, that one pool.
Party.
Yeah, pool party.
Ruins and the pool.
And a
Party.
swimming pool. The pool.
Swimming pool was cool.
We went where I jumped in.
Yeah.
That was neat.
Wrong, it was the slide.
And the rattlesnake.
Oh, the slide, the canoeing.
Yeah, the kayaking. Okay, we're about to touch road for the first time in 2 days.
Yeah.
And across the streets is cars. And then we drive up to the other ones. Boom. Oh, okay. The Van Dam total. How many times did you get Van Dammed?
One, but it took I got Van damage though.
He got Van damaged?
Van damage. Right here.
He got Van damaged there too.
Van damage. These poles have been with me day one, you know, they started hiking, but.
And you got Van Dammed?
One time, but then he slit me with his knife. Or he kicked me. He did a
He swept the leg on your back, on the back right here too, right about here too. And you got Van Dammed how many times? Other
John
side.
Claude 5 times. But let me tell you something, Melon. If you're not falling, you're not trying.
He got his leg swept a few times. So the grand total is 5, 1, 1, 1. He's buying Cokes at the bottom.
Good trip.
Thanks for going, guys.
Yeah.
One more statement was what?
Oh, the first 3/4 miles of the North Fork is brutal. If the whole thing is like that, you're going to need triage at the bottom.
But the first 2 or 3 miles, it takes forever. It took the entire. What time did it take us? From what time?
6:30. We left at what, 7 from the?
Yeah.
7 o'clock at Coldbrook. I think we got to
The ruins of camp.
at 4? Was it 4?
It was 2.9 miles.
That was a long 2.3.
3 miles took us almost the entire day. So the mileage on your thing was what?
I use
7
different
point?
apps. Yeah, so let's just average them out at 7 miles.
7 miles, and now we'll set our timer and see how far it is by road.
Yeah, that was 7 miles.
So 7 miles, 2 days.
But that was a lot of back and forth and.
And we didn't rest a lot.
No.
We didn't rest a lot at all.
Took little breathers and kept going.
Yeah.
Shade, drink water, and keep going.
So we're on our way back to pick up the other cars, but pulled up the side of the road.
Yeah, there's the pool.
Look. Look at that.
Oh,
There's where we got the Kumite, right there.
that's where we held.
So over there's last night we went to the Kumite. Kumite, Kumite, Kumite. And let's see. So we camped. Let's see. Right in that area there. And then we did not come over and hit this dirt road. We went ahead and went right down the center on that side of the river until we got way down there and we crossed into those bushes down there and we got into that thick stuff down there. That's where we started finding the really nice pools. It's totally hidden. Look at this, they used to have a driveway. That used to be the driveway that come down past the old ruins. Come down, I've walked that. I've walked down that driveway all the way down till it hit this road. There's an arrow down there showing you to go in, but that's where they used to come in and do their U-turn and go home to the Darren Stevens. Who?
Lloyd and Rose.
Lloyd and Rose used to pull up into the Darren Stevens residential area